So today is all about managing a digger in Diglington using the Roto VR chair for the deepest immersion possible, and this game surprised me. It was way better than I was expecting. It's more relaxing, a more engaging time. It kind of reminded me of Power Wash Simulator. You just think, why would anyone play that? And then you dive in, I get it. It just clicks. So the Roto VR chair that I'm using to play this game has native support in DigVR, meaning you don't need to attach the Bluetooth sensor to the head strap. It will actually translate the in-game motion into motion on the chair. It was actually pretty sweet. It was like it was made for this game. It even has a built-in rumble. So when I started the digger's engine, it just went blah, 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 blah. Well, let's just say that my wash bin is full.
Okay, grab the safety lever and push it down to lock it into place. Oh, so the handbrake. So it's like, right, handbrake's off. Oh! I just felt haptics go through my bottom in this chair when I started it up. I could feel the rumble.
It felt like I had my own VR arcade at home.
Now left and right. Yeah. Oh. Come on! This actually jokes.
So, DigVR, this is a game that they have said is a light simulation, so it's not going to be a licensed digger level where you can operate heavy machinery. It has the basics, and I'm sure many of us, we don't daily drive a JCB, so we wouldn't really be aware of it. But they have added arcade elements to it to make the game more fun. But with that being said, there's still a learning curve to grasp the motion of the arm, the sticks. The sticks move not quite as you expect, but because it's hard to use, the better you get at it, the more proficient you get, the better you feel. It's more rewarding. You get a great feeling when you get a nice smooth dig. You're like, yes, yes.
I love it. Right, this is where the job is. And I clearly am not allowed to go outside the lines. So open up and extend out. Oh, that's a good scoop.
There is also some strategy to the game with your track placement. In some of the levels, you can line it up so you can just go back and forth or side to side to quickly get the job done. And I didn't really utilize that until much later in the game. Before, I was just making sure I was orientated straight and that forward meant forward. But if you get used to the fact that forward can actually be omnidirectional and you can move anywhere, you get much better at the game. So the aim of this is to grow your business. Everything in Diglington can be solved using a digger. So you have plenty of opportunity to get work in, but some of the owners' asks are actually rather strange. But who are we to judge? We respect all of our customers here in Diglington. And something I found even more amusing is it looks to be set in Britain. When I grasped, like, oh, this is England. It just, you know, being British kind of filled me with joy. It was nice to see someone actually fixing stuff.
Bye, Sharon. I'll see you next time. Oh, I can't wait for that bacon sandwich. AS. How uplifting is that end music? Gosh, I look at that and just think of Britain. This must be British, right? It must be British. Everything screams Britain.
Something else in this game reminded me that I actually used to go on jobs sometimes with a plasterer and artexer back in the day, and he would always have this radio that looked like it would survive a missile attack. It was beastly, and he would just have the radio playing in the background all day whilst plastering and such. And that same kind of ethos they brought into DigVR. You have a Dig FM radio available in your digger, and you can change the station and listen to some nice music whilst you play, and it made me chuckle. It's kind of like they understood a day in the life of someone who works in this heavy labor intensive industry.
Oh, I love that I've got the radio. It's winter, so this is perfect. I can get a lovely sunset.
As you progress in this game, you do unlock better equipment, meaning you can take on more challenging jobs. And you'll also be able to leverage different attachments on your digger, so you won't just be digging in this game. You have a circular saw to cut things down, a compactor to flatten stuff, a grabber so you can use it like a crane to move things around, a jackhammer to break concrete, An auger, so you can dig deep holes, and a trimmer for hedges. The game is called Digger, but you don't just dig. There is so much more than that, and I was incredibly happy to see that when I played. I thought, just digging holes, but there is a variety of stuff to be done. And as you progress, you also unlock aesthetics for your digger. There are around 70 customization options available if you want to style it out, put some decals on the digger, make it your own, apply some wacky skins that would make Call of Duty blush.
Oh, I do. That's just ridiculous. A cow in favour of Bob, for those that have been to my channel before.
Or just a standard block-coloured paint job. And I think this is a great feature because I thought you'd just be sat in your digger, but you can actually play with friends online and enjoy some mini-games together, like duck hooking, ball collection activities, the sort of things you would expect from a mechanical digger arm, or you can play in a sandbox together. So the styling is not wasted. There is also another game mode as well called Lost Treasure, where you can dig for treasure and find around 40 items I think they have available at the moment, but more are added daily, and they become mini trophies you have in your office area. I didn't mention that, you have an office, and it's exactly like what you would expect. If you're into construction in the UK, this office is just so typical.
Okay, oh, so this is, it's literally like an office that you see, one of those containers, you know, the shipping containers that have been turned into an office because we're on a building site. Oh, this tea is so weak. So as my business grows, I'm going to go from this little thing to some beauty that's going to sit here. The Porsche is going to be here, and then the Lamborghini will be right here.
But some of these items you find become trophies that you can have in that hub. And some of them you can actually sell for money, more dollar bills, so you can buy more customization options. Dig VR became a game that surprised me. It was more zen, more relaxing, more therapeutic than I was expecting it to be. And it was nice to have a bit more of a realization, because I've been playing some kind of action-intensive games recently. It's always about shooting, that VR can provide great experiences that's not just a first-person shooter, and this is one of them. This is actually something I would put on a recommended list. Really enjoyed it. So that's it from me today, guys. If you want to check out Dig VR, I'll link it down below in the description. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, but that's it from me today, and more importantly, have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day!